Long sword again. Chaotic evil.
I'll handle this one.
Yeah, Malanoid. There we go.
No mold, no rot. Like the crops don't want to
Let
grow.
the guy with the southern
like
accent
having the
in.
guts to up and face the sun.
Even foster sons.
People are very, very vocal around here in gaming. I am wearing a god-awful leather armor. And I am not wearing anything else. So I don't even have a weapon. Hello. Welcome to a new series. As you can see, this Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition was just released a few days ago. If any of you have been around since the very beginning of my channel, which probably most, if almost all of you haven't, you'll know that this Neverwinter Nights 2, the original, was the very first series I started in YouTube. Now, I never got to finish it, but it's backed with an enhanced edition that I don't have to install manually. So, one of the reasons why I was interested in doing a series like this, so I'll be going side by side with 7 days on this. But yeah, we're going to have some fun playing this. I'm going to try to keep the time for the videos down as much as I can. May mean I have to break up some quests, but you'll find out. So, let's start a new game. We're going to go with the original. And I'm going to create a character, and I think we're going to go with Elf. Mostly because... Moon Elf? No. Let's just Elf. That's the only one I get to pick, huh? Alright. Dexterity -2 Constitution. What about half-elf? Yeah, half-elf makes more sense to me. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. Alright, half-elf. Next. Oh, what's the difference? Dark vision. Okay, well, dark vision, amiable. Low light, amiable. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the regular half-elf, so next. You know what? I'll do this, but I'll skip ahead here, so let's just go ahead and get this done. Alright, finished up. This is what he looks like. You know, nothing special. There's only so much customization you can put into this, but what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be going almost 100% Ranger, but my first level is going to be in Rogue. This will give us a lot of versatility, and the Ranger is going to be a dual wielder, and I think that'll be fun. We'll be able to defend ourselves while at the same time being a pretty decent asset to the group. Now, there are quite a few prestige classes that we could choose from, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do just yet. I think we will let the game guide us to what they want. So when I finish or get all of the feats that really make the biggest difference, at that point, if I qualify for something and it makes sense, might do that. Like Duelist Prestige class. This is probably one of the more interesting ones because it gives you a lot of dodge and evasion-like tactics. Enhanced mobility, improved reaction, canny defense, race, precise strike, flourish. Like, there's a lot of really decent abilities with the Duelist, so that may be one. But like I said, first things first, we're going with the Rogue. And I think, actually, I'm curious just how much these are guided by requirements of having alignments, and it doesn't look like, I mean, you would think Doom Guide you would need to have a very specific alignment, see anything lawful. But either way, we are going to go ahead and just go with the Rogue. We are going to go, I think we're going to go chaotic neutral. Just because I really like my responses to be random. Rarely do I do evil. Sometimes I do the lawful evil, but rarely do I do evil. Chaotic neutral will make sense for this one because if I really want to dip into the ranger aspect, I could probably make more lawful decisions if I really wanted to be neutral, a neutral ranger. So, chaotic neutral. Deity. So, our dual wielding will likely not be light weapons, and I think I'm going to rely on strength for hit and damage. So let's find one that had like maybe something like long sword or even short sword, like this chaotic neutral short sword. Dagger, let's see, quarterstaff, longbow, bastard sword. Yeah, I don't think so. Long sword again, chaotic evil. Long sword, chaotic neutral. The Reaver, master of all weapons lord. Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Let's go with Garagos, sorry. Alright, so here is where we really have to determine how we want to do this. So, Constitution is going to be average. It's these that I'm not so sure about. However, I know my strength is going to be 14. My dexterity is going to be 14. Now it's a matter of how much do I want to put in these. I think for some of the things we need, I think we need a 13 intelligence. I wonder if I can get points back. No, I can't. Ah, that's unfortunate. Alright, so let's go with a 12 wisdom. I think we'll go... Ooh, 16. And just to kind of even it out, let's go with 14 intel. I think that'll make sense, like for things like I'm blanking on the name, but it's where you can take away hit and put it into AC, and that particular feat goes into a lot of other feats. So I think this is the way we'll go. I think that makes sense because I can get things that will augment this, and we'll keep charisma low because I don't really need it. It's bars, sorcerers, favorite souls, whereas wisdom are the monk abilities, will saving throws, rangers because of divine spellcasting, but intelligence goes more towards skills for me, and then the same with strength and dex. So I think this will be a good roundabout. So in this case, I really don't care about bluff or diplomacy, to be honest, but I'm going to look at the other ones. Bluff and diplomacy, don't care about those. Lore, I don't know if I really need lore, but it does help with identifying objects. Reflex, let's see, -2 will save. Oh no. -2 or -2 appraise. -1 lore, -2 spot, -2 sleight of hand. Holy crap. -1 diplomacy, +1 lore, that may be one. +1 fortitude. Diplomacy. I don't want intimidate. Will save. I really don't need concentration either. So I think 1 to fortitude. -1 to diplomacy will make the most sense here. No, I'm going to customize. So select. We can up 10 skills because we're a rogue. So first things first, disable device, as you can see, ability intelligence, 100%, give me that. Same with open lock, give me that. I'm not necessarily going to be big on move silently. Parry maybe, but search, I need search, yes. Sleight of hand. Yeah, we'll do that because that is very useful. Tumble. So, I don't know. It will automatically attempt a tumble check, so then yes, give me that. What is perform? Oh, class is bar training. Alright. So now, appraise. Better the price received when selling or purchasing goods. Yes, please. Craft alchemy. I don't know. Craft weapon diplomacy. Disable device I've already done. Hide. I mean, it's classic rogue. Listen. Okay, so this is to look for hidden creatures, and you know what? I'll do lore. Boom, there we go. Alright, so we have weapon proficiencies for rogue, weapon proficiencies, and light. Simple weapons, which means we can only use things like long swords, short swords, things like that. Immunity to sleep, partial, skill affinity, sneak attack, trap finding. I think, let's see, partial skill affinity. Yes. All right. So, combat expertise. That's what I was talking about. So, looking at these, able learner, cross-class skills, costs only a single point per rank instead of the normal cost of 2 points per rank. You are still restricted to 1/2 of your level for cross-class skills. So this will be useful practically the entire game, especially if I prestige class. So, I really don't want the skill focuses yet. To be honest, Luck of Heroes is always a decent feat to take, and it looks like I only get one. And I think these can only be taken at level 1, right? Only take this feat at first level, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. And hit next. And
the battle is...
Let's have at it!
No quarter! Give it up!
You are so gonna feel some wrath!
Sounds like a bar.
Let the earth take you!
No.
Faith shall grant me victory!
No.
I'm gonna rip your head!
Stand still so Your remains shall decorate my home.
I mean, maybe.
My steel will strike true.
Now feel my wrath! You're no match for me!
Death is coming for you!
I'll handle this one.
Yeah, male annoyed. There we go. All right. So, Voltaeus, 23, annoyed all the time. Yeah, that sounds good.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Yes, Dad. All right. So, as you can see, got tutorial stuff. We're just going to go ahead and hit continue. You'll see pop-up boxes. You can choose to skip the tutorial if you want. And here we go. walk over to the chest situated against the wall underneath the painting, press and hold Z to highlight, and as you can see, when I do that, it highlights important objects, doors, chests, and people. Same with moving around, so on and so forth, so you get that. So if you don't like a specific mode, you can hit on the number pad the asterisk key, and that will change your mode, or your camera mode. I prefer this way because it just, not that way. It just looks cool. And if you hold if you hold the mouse wheel and just move your mouse, you can change your camera angle that way as well. So let's go ahead, take the furs, loot all. Now that you have the furs, speak with Dagon.
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Yeah. Alright, so let's beat Dad to the door. There we go. Bam! I beat you. Alright, we are done. As you can see, there's some useful hotkeys. Get your spellbook, journal, things like that. If you want to figure all these out or get them memorized, just take a look at this for as long as you need to in your own game, or just right here. I know most of these, so don't need to do that. So let's go talk to our friends.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
Well, pretty sure just for me and Pebble. What's
The
competition
Mossfelds
like?
won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
Alright, so we have the whole day ahead of us. So
We
what's our
sign up with
first?
Georg in the village square. Come on!
Alright. Pretty sure we are going to need to talk to Georg. So let's go talk to Georg.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. No mold, no rot. Like the crops don't want to
Let
grow.
the guy with the southern
like
accent
having the
in.
guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. Used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Sounds like trouble,
Aha!
Georg.
I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
Only for Bevel and me.
Better make it count then. Another victory speech from that mutton-head of a Mossfeld, and I think there'll be a riot. Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
Always comparing me to Cormac.
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get. Old Cormac fought Lon Starling in the brawl. And some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
No, not really.
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. The archery competition is being run by your foster father, as always. And the fourth event is the Knaves Challenge. It's all locks and sneaky business, so you'll have no trouble. More's the pity. No, your real challenge is the Harvest Brawl. At least that's what everybody's betting. The Mossfeld boys aim to win, and most folks think they will.
Oh, good for them. All right, we're ready.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh,
You have
and
any
good
troubles,
luck in the brawl!
You know where to find me. All right, so before we do anything, let's just go ahead and take a look around. The graphics are slightly better. I do like some of the details they put into things like this. It also handles a little bit better. The camera movement is less choppy, so I do like that. We're going to go ahead and just hold Zeke. As you can see, it highlights all of these people. Melee weapon barrel. We can talk to these people all the way through here, but first thing is first, we are going to... Jesus, what happened there? All right, so, hey, Galen. In fact, he did have a shipment of furs. Here you go. Good. Give me... I'll give you that. And you give me... Bam. All right. Done. Thanks, Galen. Appreciate you. So now let's go talk to our father.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
People are very, very vocal around here, Galen. I understand, but first things first, I brought the Dustwood bow.
A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. But you came for the archery competition as well, did you not?
Leave me!
I'll be back. No, so yes, we are going to, but not right now. So, the other things, just a quick look. Here are the character sheets. So you'll see I've got, this is your experience bar. Shows your stats, and this is particularly useful to bring this up, especially if you're fighting specific undead that can like take levels or strength, constitution, and it'll show it here. Same for skills. As you can see, I've got a 6 appraise, 6 disable device, 7 hide, 6, so on and so forth. You get where I'm going with this. So, and a -1 taunt. -1 intimidate. Oh, and only a 0 for diplomacy, not too bad. You can look at your feats here, like this one. +1 bonus to saving throws. Certain merchants recognize this blessing and offer special items. You have, where is it? The trap finding luck of heroes, which also gives you a +1 bonus on all saving throws, as well as a +1 luck bonus to armor. And you can see here that with just what I am wearing, I have a 16 AC, but I have a 373 in my saves because of those feats. So it's one of the reasons why I took that one instead of the able learning. But either way, so that's that. I'm going to look at the inventory. I am wearing a god-awful leather armor, and I am not wearing anything else. So I don't even have a weapon. So, but that is what this all looks like. You can look at your spell book if you push B, but it's does me no good because I don't have a spell yet. But either way, that's what I wanted to go through at the beginning of the tutorial. Next episode, we are going to complete all of the challenges and get to our first dungeon. But that is going to do it for this episode. Like and subscribe for more content. And as always, I will see you in the next video.